Suppose that as a military psychologist, you know that the population of sonar operators has a mean identification rate of 82 targets out of 100. You have just developed a new sonar training system that you claim will increase the number of targets correctly identified. Using the data from the 15 trainees listed below, conducted a single sample t-test to determine whether they perform significantly better than the population of sonar operators trained using the traditional method. We're going to start by naming our null and alternative hypotheses. The null is that mu, which is the true average of targets correctly identified, is equal to 82, and the average hypothesis is that mu is greater than 82. Next, we're going to name our assumptions. The problem states that the 15 trainees were randomly assigned. And we can assume that the 15 trainees were, by looking at the box plot of the data of the 15 trainees, we can assume that the sampling distribution is approximately normal. Because the box plot shows no outliers and appears to be approximately normal, we can assume that the sampling distribution is approximately normal, as stated previously. And we can also assume that the sample is independent. Each sample, we can assume independence because the sample is we can assume independence because the population is greater than 150, which is 10 times our sample size. We are conducting a one sample t-test for means. And using our calculator, and after putting our data into list 1, we use our calculator to figure out t. We conclude that t is equal to 2.809, and we get a p-value of 0.00697, and our significance level is 0.05. And our degrees of freedom, which is n minus 1, would be 15 minus 1, which is 14. And then for our conclusion, since our p-value is less than 0.05, it is safe to conclude that the true average of targets correctly identified is greater than 82 at the 0.05 significant level. To conclude, since the p-value is less than 0.05, we reject the null hypothesis because there is significant evidence to conclude that the true average of targets correctly identified is greater than 82.